So specifically on Wilson Avenue, I propose no parking for the whole strip from Erkenbrecher to Hearn, and then also to widen the sidewalk on the western side. And so on this section here, you can see that sidewalk is only 4 feet right now, and then I could barely even fit all the SketchUp cars in to show how congested it is. You've got a parking lane on each side, and then it's also two-way. And the street itself is only 25 feet wide. And then it's got retaining walls on each side. So the proposed street would have no parking and widened sidewalk on this side to be 10 feet with increased lighting and streetscape improvements such as public arts. And I think that the Avondale Youth Council, which is a really, just a great example of youth organizing in the city, together with like the Human Relations Commission and as well as residents and students from Rockdale Academy and Artworks possibly, if they get out this far, could really work to transform the retaining walls at both of those locations. That's here and here. Okay, and then lack of recreation. I did an analysis of public use and semi-public use and private use. And so the nearest public park is, not within a quarter mile of the center of the district. And then you have several semi-public uses, one being Rockdale Academy. However, residents don't feel that those facilities are accessible to them, and they are redeveloping the old Rockdale School site to be green space and basketball courts. However, it is fenced and the hours of operation are not yet known, and so still remains to be an issue. They've lost several playgrounds in the past 10 years, one of which was a result of the zoo tearing down housing and the playground for parking. So ironically enough, there happens to be a vacant lot right there next to the parking lot that was 3 houses that were torn down in that process. And you can't build on it because it has poor drainage. But it is owned by MSD. And the zoo has made a commitment to MSD to get off the stormwater grid. And the zoo also really wants to make it clear to residents that they want to work with them on improving their neighborhood. So the director of horticulture and grounds, together with the block club and the council, will be looking at this lot, and which is right here, right next to the parking, and how to transform that into a multi-use public space. And this, you probably can't see it, but this shows the lots, which it has like a tracing overlay, and there was a visiting session where block club residents kind of started laying out elements that they would like to see on the lot, and those include a playground, a garden, a flower garden, and a gazebo and a stage, as well as seating and extensive landscaping. And also that would include hours of operation and fencing and lighting, and would require a certain amount of enforcement of those hours because they don't want it to turn into a problem spot. Some precedent images. Also, I looked at in Philadelphia, they've had huge success where the mayor was really committed to taking vacant lots and giving them to the neighborhoods and allowing them to turn them into public space and gardens, and it's really been a huge success in Philadelphia. So the project areas map at the bottom just kind of summarizes what's here and what I'm proposing and what's already underway. So you can see kind of the inputs, the gateways to the zoo, Uptown Consortium and Burnet Avenue redevelopment, and the Children's Hospital, and how those relate to the proposals for streetscape improvements. It shows the properties that Model Group is already redeveloping, and then also the properties that I'm proposing be redeveloped. This one may even need to be torn down. But that's not up to me, right? And this shows the green space at Rockdale and the potential for a fitness trail there. So I would encourage that does move forward. It is something that the residents have said they want, but CPS has not really been able to give a clear commitment on that. So it may be something that they do on that lot instead. I think that's about it.